You gotta start keeping the same energy all around the board, man. Right. You gotta keep the same energy around the board. A 3-year-old young man lost his fucking life, man.
Yeah, his name is Elijah LaFrance.
At his birthday party, right?
His birthday party.
At his birthday party, a 3-year-old kid killed at his birthday party. What a fucking tragedy. Yeah, we gotta start keeping that same energy, man, because that's some coward shit. Like, there's a point in time, like, I don't think that violence is violence and there'll always be violence.
Right.
I don't think that there's like a right place and the right time, but there was once a time where people knew that certain things couldn't transpire in certain places. Like, you can't, ain't nobody, you see somebody that you got a problem with, it can't go down right here. Not while these little kids is here, not while these women is here, you know what I mean?
Innocent.
And even though, me personally, I wish it don't have to go down at all, but it's still gonna go down. Yeah. But how much of a fucking coward do you got to be to shoot at a 3-year-old child's party? And I didn't hear nothing about them hitting no other targets, but I heard about that child.
So there was a woman that was shot, but not seriously injured.
I'm pretty sure that she wasn't the intended target either.
Probably not.
A woman.
I would hope that child was also not the intended target, because you know how people can be.
So that's what motherfuckers is doing nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That shit is ridiculous, bro. Because that's a nightmare. I can't imagine, bro. I've only lost like friends when I was a teenager to gun violence and shit, and like. For a 3-year-old child, like that, this is where we at. Now, look, this is the thing. We talk about the country. And this country where a police officer, and rightfully so, because these are 2 different incidents.
Right.
We should stand up for that. We should march for that. We should protest for that. But what about this? We stick it to the code. We stick it to this unwritten rule of this and that and the third. So a child could lose their life and a woman could get hit and everybody could just be cool with that. But we could rise up against everything else? Nah, man. Something got to change, for real. Shit got to change, bro.
How do you feel about hearing about these stories as not only just a black man, but a black man with children?
My heart is broken, bro. We spoke before about a kid, that had passed away through the same circumstances in the projects right around the corner from where my dad lived. So it's like, as a father, I'm heartbroken. As a black man, I'm heartbroken. To see another child, another black child. Like this little kid is 3 years old, dog. Like, I remember my life from the time I was 4 years old up until now. But this kid is 3 years old, man. He didn't even have a chance at life.
At a birthday party.
At his own birthday party. That's a horror story.
It's not even just that kid, there's other kids.
There's other kids. This is what I'm saying. And these fucking cowards is out here doing it. You know what I'm saying? These fucking cowards but see, what the thing is like when the country has these conversations about gun control and gun laws, they never look at these instances. It's only the mass shooting shit. They never talk about these type of local situations. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They never talk about these situations. And they leave, like, that's the problem with the hood, that mindset. We're left to, like, we make up all the rules just for them to lock us up and give us their rules in the end anyway. I'm just saying that, like, where are the men, the supposed OGs or big homies or whatever the fuck you want these motherfuckers is calling themselves nowadays, that say or dictate that this type of shit is wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is that? There's respect for a person who does that? Come on. That's saying that a person who does that should be treated the same way a rapist is treated. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking to the hood right now, because the hood know how the hood treat rapists in prison or outside. But the person who does that, because the person who ends up getting caught for doing that shit is gonna be a whole free my man campaign for that person.
You think so?
Of course, man. People always talking that free my man shit, and they be doing idiot shit like that. I mean, it ain't always no honorable shit in the street that goes down. Because people in the hood would like to pretend like the street shit is like some fucking, like the nights at Uncle something cabin or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's some nightly honorable shit. Ain't no shit like that, man. A lot of street shit start off with childish things. I just seen this rapper Mo 3 that passed away. They said that the guy who caught the kid, they caught 2 people involved in the murder, and the guy who supposedly had the kid murder him was because he was fucking with the dude girl. That's what you doing, bro. You take another black man's life because she chose what she wanted to do. She chose what she wanted to do. Whether you thought she was your girl or not, that woman did what she wanted to do. So a man, this kid got to lose his life over that. It's crazy, bro. We always been in wild times though.
Of course.
But fuck all that, man. You know, hopefully, you know, we see what happens with Chauvin. I mean, hopefully he gets prosecuted to the max. You know, I don't even want to think about the shit with Michaela right now. It's too fresh. And with this young kid, man, hopefully when they do catch that kid or whatever the case may be, like, or dude, whoever that did that shit, it's just this shit is exhausting, bro.
What do you think is one step forward that could be taken as a community? As a community? Even with obviously all of these cases are different things, but I'm sure there's still a step forward.
As a community, and I'm speaking to the black community right now specifically, we have to learn ways to address our issues. And it doesn't mean a boxing match either. I think that when we have issues with other people, we have to learn ways how to express ourselves without feeling that disrespect. If you're disrespected, that somebody needs to lose their life, right? We need to learn how to stop falling into issues that lead into problems like this, because it's too much talk about being reactive, not proactive, about prevention, right? I feel like a lot of young black men don't know how to deal with their issues. They don't. I was a young black man that didn't know how to deal with my issues at one point in time, so I can understand that. But a lot of young black men, and I say Spanish men as well, because our communities are one of the same. We don't know how to deal with our issues. You know what I'm saying? We hold grudges. Like, one thing I learned about men is all the things that they accuse women of being emotional about and doing is the shit that we do.
Yeah. Like
all of that, you just, like, everything with men towards women is like, you just emotional. You emotional bitch, or you emotional this, or you don't know, you two in your feelings. No, men be in their feelings.
We just take aggression into our own hands.
We take aggression into our own acres, which I feel is like, that's way worse, because there's plenty of women that's in prison for different things, but you don't see women shooting up kids' parties. You don't see women having shootouts on the block and hitting old ladies in the daytime and shit. It's usually men. Majority of the population, like, I forgot the population of the black community in America, as opposed to incarceration community of black men and women as well. I know it's pretty high, right?
So the population of black people overall in America is 42 million.
42 million?
Yeah, and then
what's the population in prison?
I don't have the most recent number, but according to the U.S. Bureau of Justice Statistics, in 2018, black males accounted for 34% of the total male population.
That's
in jail.
Now, look, there's a large majority of black men that end up in prison for shit that they didn't do. But everybody ain't Malcolm X.
A
lot of bullshit that they ain't do. A lot of bullshit, a lot of shit that they ain't do. Whatever. But let's talk about these specific spaces of the shit that does happen. I just seen a video of some dudes, and I don't even know why people post this type of shit. Ops go to their rival's funeral home and take his casket. It's his funeral and take his casket. What type of shit is that, bro? Like, what type of shit? It was black kids. What type of shit is that, bro?
That's that wow factor people would love to have on the internet.
But without the wow factor, I'm just saying, it's like,
no, that's the worst part. I think it's just
what the fuck are they like?
It's just that to get a reaction.
You hate, because you hate yourself if you do some shit like that. You hate yourself if you do some shit like that. Take somebody's coffin out the funeral. You know what? Today's what's today? Tuesday. We started off really, really heavy. It's a lot of shit going on in the world.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of light at the end of the tunnel today. So I gotta take my mind out of some of this shit, bro, because it's just like,
it's dark.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy, bro. And the thing about it is that nobody's thinking about the other. You know what I mean? Nobody's thinking about the other. How does, like, whatever, man.